Say it, like, cook, crack. Right, let me stop. So, I've been gone for like 2 weeks. Update, I've been feeling kind of shitty, I'm not gonna lie. I've been having like crazy fatigue. I'm like always sleepy. I wake up, bitch be up for an hour and I'm like, damn, I need a nap. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking tired, but I told myself I'm gonna be as productive as possible with this whole process. Since I'm not working at the moment, I'm still gonna try to get up and push and keep moving. So I've decided to enroll in college. So I will be starting next semester. I went for my first initial orientation for the transplant process. First appointment for that is February. That's when I start doing all the testing and everything just to make sure I'm eligible, and then we'll see what happens. So road to transplant is very much real now, so that'll be out the way soon. Okay, so when I first got diagnosed, they told me, they're like, you know, you're gonna need dialysis. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I didn't know what the fuck it was. Dialysis is the process of cleaning the blood. Now, when the kidneys don't function properly, they're not able to filter certain proteins out of the body through urine. So the machine basically helps, it takes on the function of the kidney. What the kidney would do, the machine does for you. Now there's different ways you can have it entered through the body. I've had 3. The first one was the most uncomfortable. It was placed on my neck, right about here. They did that when I was in the hospital. Now before I left, they gave me a permacath. So that's what you see here. I'm gonna pull it out just for the sake of the video. It's up in here, and basically they injected it and it goes around and then down. So this was the way I've been getting dialyzed the last couple months. Not my favorite. Placement is crazy. Like, what if I was running into something? You know, be real with you, niggas don't care about shit like that. But anyway, so the placement was just not a go. You're not really supposed to touch it, or just, you want to avoid this area getting any sort of infections or anything like that. So I keep it wrapped. I usually keep it tucked in my brizzy. And then normally if I'm out, I would not really have this like on display like that, but you know. The main point of access for people on dialysis is either a graft or a fistula. Now that's something that goes in your arm, or it could be in other body parts, but it's placed under the skin. Oh my God. You guys see how bad that bruising is? We're gonna get into it, but so I have a fistula. Basically, everything works underground. It's under my skin, so I don't have, you know, the tubes hanging out. That's very uncomfortable. When a fistula is placed in the arm, it has to mature before they can start using it regularly on dialysis. So they just started using this for me. Oops, shit, almost broke my Mac. They just started using it about a week ago. I am happy to have the arm access now, so in about another week or 2, I'll be all set to take this out my chest. Thank God I can get my titties back. And when I tell y'all, I am going to cocoa butter the shit out of my chest. Like, I'm gonna put a better picture up. So yes, I am going to cocoa butter the fuck out of my skin, just so I can clear this up. I just have to get used to the needle. I do use a numbing cream to kind of help with the needles. I'm not gonna lie, since my hospital stay, I've kind of gotten used to needles at this point. The only thing I don't appreciate is the bruising on my arm. I don't know if you can really see it, but I have a lot of bruising on my arms because of the needle. So I'm just hoping, you know, that I get more used to that. So basically, a day in my life at dialysis, I wake up, you know, the basic shit, get myself together. I definitely have to eat something because dialysis is a long process. I cannot forget to take my medicine because it regulates my blood pressure, so I do that. I'll probably leave my house around 10, get there at 10:30. As soon as I get there, when they check me in, they check my weight. Because it's something they want to monitor, not so much for pounds, they're monitoring the fluid that you're putting on, you know, with all that protein that you're building, all that extra water, all that stuff that's not clearing out the body. So they usually set a goal of what they're gonna remove. I be trying to take advantage. Like if I know you're gonna take off 2 pounds, I'll be like, let me get 3. You know, they tired of me. They're like, oh, this ain't lipo. I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna take off pounds, let me add an extra 1 or 2 so I can get snatched. And then I get to my chair. Everybody has a designated chair and they hook me up. Everybody has a different amount of time that they have to stay on the machine. Mine was 3.5 hours, but now I have to stay there a little longer and it takes a little more time to do everything through my arm. But once they're done, they clean my access again. They take me off the machine. They check my temperature, my blood pressure, check my weights, and that's it. Some days are good, some days are not as good. You know, sometimes I get off the machine and I'm like ready to go. I'm out, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. Like I can't wait to get out and move. And then some days I'm fucking dead. It's over. Like I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna knock the fuck out. Like it all depends. But being on dialysis is not what I want to be for the rest of my life. I could tell you that. But it's not the end of the world. But you have to stay positive. You know, I have to stay positive. I have to think of my end goal, get the kidney, get my shit right, and then I don't have to be here no more. This is what the fuck I'm gonna do.